Bodhi Tree Concerts would like to welcome San Diego artists Chad Frisk, Lisa Austin Frisk, and Erica Austin. We asked them to talk to us today about performing as a family. We have a husband and wife and a pair of sisters featured in our next concert, Music from the Movies, coming up on Sunday, July 12th at 4 p.m. Chad, Lisa, and Eric, can you tell us a little more about yourselves, your backgrounds, and then a few highlights of your singing together?
Well, I started singing when I was very young in elementary school. Began with the Texas Boys Choir and then sang through high school. Originally from Kansas, did my undergrad at Wichita State and then did my master's at University of California, Irvine.
And Eric and I both were born and raised in Napa Valley, and we started singing in church when we were really little. From there, we went into high school, continued music, and we both did our undergrad at Chapman University in Orange, California, and we went on to do our graduate degree at Manhattan School of Music.
Interesting. Well, and continuing with you, Lisa and Erica, can you talk a little more about growing up, and you've talked about your early training, but how you both came to pursue singing? Was there healthy competition? Did you always enjoy performing together?
I have to say my favorite thing to do is to sing with my sisters. We also have a younger sister that sings as well. But Lisa and I have been singing together forever, and starting in first grade. And then we just did undergrad together and graduate school, and singing duets is probably our favorite thing to do.
Yeah, little to no competition, really.
We've always been really supportive of each other. So.
That's great. That's great. Chad, you're a regular with Bodhi Tree Concerts, having been seen in numerous productions. We of course, love you for your beautiful voice, but also because you're a great supporter of local music. Can you talk about your involvement with Saving San Diego Opera and the legendary White Knights?
So I think a lot of what we did as the White Knight Committee, music for me has always been a constant. It's kind of an ebb and flow in my life. That's how I met Lisa and Erica. It's been there, not just opera, not just classical music, but theater, performing, live music. And when you're low or when you're high and you're really enjoying life and you're very happy, it is always there. Our family is very centered, and I would say music is very a central part of our lives. When we get together and we have a nice dinner together, we have a nice meal, and we always have music as a central part of that. Where the White Knight Committee happened was we really realized that we as choristers, as administrators, as audience members had a voice that I don't think we realized we had before that. And we didn't realize, I think in some ways we became complacent, that the opera was always going to be there. It was there for 50 some odd years. It's going to be there for another 50, right? We didn't realize that we had to be empowered and almost kind of shaken up in a way to realize that we had a bigger place in this, and that music is a much bigger piece to our lives. So,
excellent. Well, and Lisa and Chad, you are raising children who also perform alongside you. Can you talk about that and how it feels performing together as a family?
It's really neat to see, them grow up and then to have them be involved in something that we're both very passionate about. We have yet to all four come together in one production, so that's hopefully in the future, but it's really cool to have them, again, just be part of something that is such a huge part of our lives and to experience that together.
Yeah.
Maybe Bodhi Tree can produce something. Our community partner for Music from the Movies is Computers to San Diego Kids, who is dedicated to providing recycled technology to all families in San Diego, regardless of socioeconomic status. So, are you avid recyclers?
Well, as a Cub Scout den leader, one of the things we teach the boys to do is to be thrifty, to be wise, to do things that are good for the environment around them. So not only recycling of regular materials like bottles and cans and things like that, but we also talk about recycling of technology. So it's the responsible use of technology, and it's the responsible disposal and application of that technology. So we actually will be bringing a box of technology that we're no longer using, and we will bring that on Sunday.
Well, wonderful. I would imagine that that technology has been replaced by newer technology, which begs the question, the role of technology in your lives, both as a family and as performing artists.
Well, technology as a whole, I'm in business and technology, and technology can be a great help, and a lot of times it can be a hindrance. It really is how you apply it, how you use it to improve our lives, and really learn how to use it to improve your lives. So technology for us is a big part. We use a lot of applications to learn music, to review performances. We look for various different scores online, and use things that are going to help us enrich our lives more, and actually help us bring more to the performances. So some of that's video, some of that's copy, some of that's books, a lot of different things.
It's all out there. Well, I'd like to thank you all, the three of you, Chad, Lisa, Erica, for speaking with us today. Bodhi Tree Concerts presents Music from the Movies. This multimedia concert will air on Sunday, July 12th, starting at 4 p.m. at All Souls Church in Point Loma. We'll be having a recycling drive for electronics in the parking lot from 12 to 4. So bring that old stuff sitting in the garage in a box and you're wondering what to do with it. Here's the time and place. All profits in recycling will be donated to computers to San Diego kids. Please visit www.bodhitreeconcerts.org for more information and tickets. And we'll see you at the movies.